we had a devastating year, year before. That should have been a big thing on their mind about getting better control.
Yeah, I know. I guess somebody needs to ride their butt.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't so bad as, death-wise, I mean, we lost some kids and stuff like that during the floods, but enough to realize that a dam bust, going out on this is no joke, man. It's kind of scary for the people down below and also the people down here who, we're in a little higher ground, but it's still not a good thing. Yeah, hopefully something's done about it, but I hope the winds stay away.
Yeah, for sure. And another problem we have is like the bypass that goes through Madera and the bypass that goes to Madera. We got all the homeless people living in there. So all their crap gets washed down to the floodgates. So, if they could open the gates to get the water out to the delta, they have to hold that water back so it don't flood out the cities down below. If they decide that they have to split the water off the river and put it in the bypass. But them homeless stuff, it plugs up the headgates, and that could cause a serious issue.
Yeah, well, hopefully nothing like that happens. Like I said, we've had a little bit of devastation. Nothing big. I mean, but some eye openers, especially for the people around Clovistown, and so they have a lot of drainage problems. And Santa Nala and all that getting flooded the way it did. Maybe it's because it's not in their backyard. I don't know. Does it have to affect them? The people that aren't getting flooded like this, or is it just going to go on this way?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all. But it's nobody wants to get up in the middle of the night, run around and check their drainages and stuff like that, if they should. Because I know when I drove limo down in Fresno, you should have seen all the sprinklers that were broken and water just running across the road at 2 or 3 in the morning, and nobody out there doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a terrible thing, man. Well, I know I live here, this side of town over here, down by 99 in Dakota, man, and people have had water all year around. I don't know if it's something due to cracks, holes in the canals, but water in their driveways that I know of now for the past 10 years, 15 years, and it's not good. It's not good, especially if you appreciate your car and the water damn near up to the door level. It's not right.
No, that's a fact. My son lives in Texas along this one little creek, and his house is 8 feet off the ground on cement stilts. And I'm like, what's up with that? He said, well, sometimes we have to park our cars we have to get out. I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, it goes up 4 or 5 feet. I'm like, wow, they haven't got that fixed yet. They just build the house fire, build them on stilts.
Jason?
Yeah, go ahead, Jason.
Hey, I want to say hello to Joe, and I wanted to say good evening to Cliff, and big signal in here, man. You sound great.
Here you go, Cliff. Big scrubber.
Well, thank you. I'm up here. I got the altitude is what I got. I don't have no amp.
Yeah, but I love the audio too. But yeah, you're 9 pounds into downtown Fresno.
Wow, that's cool. I think I got my radio about 50 watts or something.
Yeah, I like it. Anyway, just want to say good evening and some good numbers up your direction. I know the wind and the rain's coming.
Yeah, it is. I appreciate that. And yeah, you're definitely coming in here wall to wall as well.
Well, thank you, sir. Yeah, I got it cranked down 12 foot off the ground because of the wind, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to take any chances. But all right, I'll let you get back to Joe. And Joe, you sound marvelous.
Marvelous. Okay, Dennis. Yeah, doggone it, Cliff. It's not right. It's just not right. Anyway, so much for that. How's the snow up there?
Well, at my altitude, it got rained off and melted off, and we've still got plenty of warm weather right here. The temperatures are not low enough for snow, but we are getting a lot of rain. I've had a lot of pigs move up from Harold's house coming up here. We got about a herd of about 30 of them. Well, I don't know if they came from his house, but they came from his area. And we got some 300-400 pounders running around over here.
Oh, good God, man. Yeah, hey, that sounds, that's promising on your end, Cotton Picker. If you won't be short of food. It's kind of a smelly situation. I don't know. I've never skinned one. I don't know what the odors are like on those pigs, but I hear tell there's something you can do about it.
Yeah, no, I used to hunt pigs for money on the weekends. The hunters out, but no, the boars they pick up the house. But if you take them down to, I think there's a guy in Patterson, and I don't know what he does, but he can get them. He turns it into sausage, and they don't smell so bad. But I like to shoot the females. So I got me a guy down in Madera that raises beef, and he'll trade me 2 pounds of pork for 1 pound of beef. So the Fish and Game gave me a deprivation permit, so I can kill as many as I want to kill. I could bait them in. I could shoot them with whatever I want to shoot them. And so I got that kind of worked out.
And the live stream is on.
Good deal. Okay, Cliff, get out of here. We'll catch you probably next Saturday there for sure. Go with the stream.
Yeah, the Ditchbank Sideband net is now streaming. It's on YouTube, Central Cal Ditchbank net.
Man, I hope they didn't catch me saying all that illegal stuff.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, that's funny.
I've been streaming for the last 7.5 minutes.
That's just wrong.
It's okay. You're safe with us.
Yeah, nobody knows where you live. It's all good.
That's true. That's true.
And nobody knows who you are down here.
Well, that's good. That's good. No, I've been happier listening to all the scanners and all these crazy stuff going on with the weather and the car wrecks already. And I'm like, where I'm at, I can listen to all of Merced, Mariposa area, and then of course my local 4-lane here, and down into Prather and Auberry, and they've had an exciting night so far as the sheriff's department has.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting. I'm looking at the radar right now, and there's a bunch of stuff moving through.
Is it a big old snake still? Is it in a straight line, or is it curved like a snake?
Well, what are you asking about?
Well, last time I looked at the radar map, it looked like a big old snake up there. Bunching a big old snake.
Oh, I'm just looking at the local. I haven't even put it into motion yet, and I'm not even looking at what's coming from out over the ocean. But yeah, a decent amount of precipitation moving through. Nothing super widespread. It's still pretty patchy. There's some stuff coming over the coastal range right now, so we're definitely going to get more later.
Yeah, so I just turned the radar on, so that's what it looks like. I could see it patchy. I think it was earlier or yesterday. It looked like a big old snake up there.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy up in Northern California on 40 this afternoon, and he was getting snow. He kept having to go outside and knock it off of his antenna.
Oh yeah. I just got a straight stick and a wire because we got so much wind and stuff up here.
And we'll take a standby because it is almost about that time in about 20 seconds.
Working and doing everything.
Well, good evening. This is Bone 775. Name's Ron, out here on the Ditchbanks of Biola, and welcome to Friday night's Ditchbank Net. And yeah, I think I sound a little rough, but I'm a little bit under the weather, but good enough to get out here and play radio for about an hour. So with that, we'll go ahead and get things started with anybody who needs an early check-in. All right there, Mr. Dean, Copenhagen Kid, we'll get you checked in.
Thank you, sir. Being checked in there.
And was that Mr. Rogers that needs early?
Yeah, it's down for I want to call it early tonight.
All right, Mr. Rogers, got you checked in early. No problem.
Well, radio 153, Mount Disappointment, Australia.
153 from down under.
Sounding good, I'll tell you.
Hey, just trying to make a little bit of noise in your receive there, mate. Sounding good down here in 90k north of Melbourne, a little mountain called Mount Disappointment, QSL.
Mount Disappointment? Well, there's no disappointment here. You got a great signal.
Hey, that's it there. We try. That's what's good about living on a mountain there. It all helps. It all helps there, Roger.
Roger. All right, man. Hey, thanks for checking into the Ditchbank Sideband net over here in Central California.
Oh, Roger on that there. Please to drop in and say good day there and say hello to everyone for me, and I'll let you guys get on with it, and we'll let you move along. Well, radio 153, Operator Paul, Mount Disappointment there. Thank you. Have a great evening.
All right, Paul. Thank you. You got Ron here.
Thank you very much, Ron. All the best, mate.
All right. Any other early check-ins? Hey, 53, Bob, Bel Air the Legend.
Yes, sir. Yeah, good evening. I'd like to check you out there.
All right, we'll get you checked in there, Bel Air.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
7-3, buddy. Have a good one. Any more early check-ins?
Hey, Ron, give me an early check-in. I just got some company.
Okay, we got you, Joe. 603.
Thank you much.
All right, any other early check-ins? Uh-oh, come back with, who was that one there? A little bit off frequency. Was somebody quicker on the...
Tony, Ron. Tony.
Oh, Tony. Okay, Tony out of course school. We got you, Tony.
Station.
I think it was 310, Tony out of course school. We got you, Tony. Station, go ahead.
Hey, this is 31 Delta 572, the one O'Brien Hopper checking in.
Hey, Vine Hopper, we'll get you checked in there. Good to hear you out there.
Thank you. 73s all around. Have a good evening.
All right, take care. All right, any other early check-ins?
Good evening, Rowan 109 Crawdad with an early check-in.
Hey, 109 with an early check-in. Crawdad, we got you.
Thank you.
Good evening, Ron. Can I get an early check-in?
You sure can. 737 Fishing Girl with an early check-in.
Thank you, and have a good evening.
All right, have a good one. And 693, was it 693 Australia?
Yeah, I think it's World Radio 693.
All right, World Radio 693 from down under. Gotcha. You
Yeah,
just
Paul
checked
put a
into
big
the
one in here.
Ditchbank Sideband net here in Central California.
Yeah, Paul put a big one in here.
Roger the first time.
All right, any other early check-ins?
Got to get the guys down under to watch the stream.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, you guys out there from down there, go to your YouTube channel there and look up Central Cal. That's Central CA Ditchbank Sideband net. And you can see, you can hear yourself on the stream there. Central Cal, that's Central CA Ditchbank net on YouTube. We're streaming live. All right, any other early check-ins?
Hey, somebody say check-in.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to check into the Ditchbank Sideband net out here in Central Cal?
Yeah, man, I'm checking into the mobile net. You got the dirty dingo down under.
The dirty dingo from down under. All right, yep, you just checked into the Central Cal Ditchbank Sideband net.
Oh, yeah, Ditchbank Sideband net, the old dirty dingo down under, running back to the kennel. Thanks for the check-in. Hooroo. G'day, g'day.
All right, you take care. All right, well, we do have some sad news here to report. Probably most of you guys have heard, but 1942, Ron, he has become a silent key. He passed away. I'm not sure when, and if anybody has any more information on that, could you please go ahead and come forward and share that? I know 603 gave me a call last Saturday, and that's about all I know. Did you know any more about it, Dennis?
No, just what Joe shared, and right now they weren't answering any phones there in the last couple of days. I'm sure they got a lot going on and trying to take care of things. So I wasn't going to push it. I'll reach out to them again probably Monday.
All righty. I've never met the man, and I've just talked to him on the radio in the last several years, and that's kind of about all I know. So, all righty. And I think Clifford said that they usually have like a sign up there when somebody passes away or something. So I guess he lives over there in that area. So maybe Clifford might find out something. All right, well, with that, we'll go ahead and get the net started here with 33, James.
Hey, good evening, Ron, and the rest of the net. 33 checking in.
All right, James, good to hear you out there. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. How about 363 Stump Jumper?
363, boy, I'm here tonight, Ron. Good evening.
All right, Stump Jumper, sounding good over here. Thanks for checking in. How about 458 Mule Skinner?
458, not from down under, but from up above. Checking in.
All right there, Mule Skinner. Good to hear you out there. Thanks for checking in. 1942, Ron. A moment of silence for Ron, 1942. All righty, until we hear more on that, nothing more to report. How about 1233, Daryl, Big D?
31 X-ray 12, 33 checking in. Boy, sorry to hear about that. 42, I'm used to him being right before me.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Well, there's other ones too. We've had I got them all on record here, so we've had about 4 of them now. So anyway, how are the weather conditions up your way?
It's not raining. We had a tornado warning earlier. I was in Mariposa all day at fire class, but looking at the weather, it rained all day over there steady.
Yeah, Sam was pretty close to it down there. It was just around the corner from his house, the tornado. So he recorded some high winds, 60 plus, from down here in the valley. I never noticed anything out here, so I don't know. I guess Mantena's still up.
Yeah, I was watching mine in the wind, and it gets over at about a 45-degree angle there at the top, but it comes right back.
All right, on. All right, well, I guess button down the hatch and see how it goes tonight.
I think we finally got a handle on some of the roof leaking. I'm glad of that. The landlord put 10 gallons of stuff on the roof last weekend.
All right, good deal. All right, Daryl, thanks for checking in.
All right.
All right, how about 767 Pat out of Madera?
Good evening, Ron, and everybody out there. Hope you're feeling better. 767 Madera, no traffic.
All right, Pat, sounding good. X in the square for you. How about out to Sangertown for 979 Sean? How about 151 Chris out of Northport?
151, Chris out of Northport. Good evening, Ron, and everyone else.
All right, Chris, good to hear you out there. X in the square for you. Hope everything's going okay over there in your area.
So far, so good. No lightning yet.
All righty. Yeah, some of you guys get lightning, some heavy winds, and some tornadoes now. Damn it. All right. Let's see, Mr. JR, he hasn't called me. Usually he calls me when we make world news. I guess it's, we didn't make it this week. We'll proxy Jeremy in. How about 920, Dennis out of Midtown?
Okay, I think I'm on the right frequently doing some transmitting. Anyway, thanks for picking me up. There is no traffic going on and trooping through the net. Sounding good. Over.
Yes, we're trying to make it through the net here, and gosh, who we got on the top chat there? Of course, we got Aaron, we got Mark, and we got Tower of the Power, and who else? Ray's not out there; he's on that, and all right. Well, anyway, thanks for checking in, and I hope all is well with you, Dennis.
It's a bueno thing.
Roger. All righty. How about 982 Dirt Dog? How about 305 David out of Sangertown?
305 David out of Sanger checking in.
All right, David. Thanks for checking in, and you are representing Sangertown tonight. And let's see, Crawdad, he got him an early one. How about 142 KP?
I'm here, checking in.
All right, Mr. KP. And I guess all your antennas are put up pretty good because you have no antenna damage on the 60-mile-an-hour wind, so that's good.
No, they're not going nowhere.
Yeah, I didn't even look out there at my antennas. Now I'm kind of curious to see. There's one on the display. It might be blowed over, but that ain't no big deal. Alrighty. How about 112 Rickahaw?
112 Rickshaw checking in.
All right, Mr. Rickahaw, Wayne, you are checked in, and thanks for being out there.
Thank you for the check-in, Ron.
righty. How about 339, Jeff out of Mariposa?
Proxy.
And we will proxy Jeff in there. Now about 321, Jerry. And let's see if 113 Tom's out there. And Copenhagen Kid got him early. About 449er Smitty and Sweet Country Mama.
Hello, Ron, 449er, Mr. Smitty and Sweet Country Mama checking in. Unfortunately, she can't come to the microphone tonight, but we are back in the saddle and live and direct as they say. And, wishing everybody a super fine weekend. Happy to be checking in and wishing you and again everybody out there a super fine evening and a great barbecue cold beer weekend. Thank you, Ron.
All right, Smitty. You guys have a good one out there. Good to hear you, and glad you're back out on the radio. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, thank you.
All righty. Let's see. We got some early check-ins here. We had 360 Ray. He's a bit, kind of a little bit under the weather, like me. And we had Tony, 310 out of Course School. And the legend, Bob, Bel Air 53. And let's see here. Next on the list would be 111, Bob.
Yeah, proxy Bob.
And we'll get a proxy for him. And 603 Joe, he checked in early. How about number 7, Ed?
Proxy Ed.
And a proxy for Ed. Well, let's see if the captain's out there. Captain 00, Harold.
Here's the captain of proxy.
And we will proxy the captain in. And how about 1919 Tom out of Visalia? Hey, Tom, good to hear you out there. And thanks for making the journey all the way out here to the Ditchbank. All righty. And don't forget, they are live streaming it on the YouTube, the Central Cal, that's Central CA, Ditchbank Sideband Net, and it is on the old live stream right now there. And it's got the old top chat there on the side there too. So, all righty. And let's see, we'll go with number 43, Eric. $12.34, Miss Tony.
Good evening, Ronnie and the net. This is 31 X-ray 1234 checking in.
All right, good evening. I had to roll back and turn my heater off and get kind of warm out here. Thanks for checking in there, Miss Tony, and hope everything's going good up there, and stay dry, and hopefully that wind doesn't blow you guys away.
Yeah, and I hope you feel better, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel really good here in about 30 minutes when this medicine that I'm taking kicks in. Boy, let me tell you, I had a dream I was at the farm show. I don't have to go now for another 10 years. That's some good stuff, let me tell you. All right, you're checked in, Miss Tony. How about 302 Mark at O'Neill's? $10.17, Dennis, Tower of Power.
Hey, Ron. Just want to say thanks for being a trooper and coming out here and running the net. And I know what it's well, we all know what it's like when when you're under the weather. And I hope you get to feeling better. And I definitely hope everyone has a good weekend, a safe weekend, and we got a lot of wind and a lot of rain still coming. So 73s, you know who it is on the peanut whistle.
All right. Well, that radio, that setup sure sounds good for cranking things down, man. Let me tell you. Man, you know, it's that early start time. I've been I cannot do midnight for some reason. Getting up at 11 p.m. just really screws me up. So, been going in at 1 a.m. and oh my gosh, I don't know. That just made things worse. So, anyway, once I make it through these next couple of days, I think I'll be okay because it looks like the other guy's coming back to cover that start time. So, I could go back to my 3 or 4. I get to sleep in.
Sleep is very important.
Yeah, I'm good for 6 hours, but man, here when I'm sick, I've been getting 8 to 10 hours, man. All right, Dennis, good hearing you out there, man. All right, we got 650 and 650 and a half. We got them in there. How about 188, Snow Beast Jr.? 102, Phil. 785, Larry. How about M&M up the hill? He might be battling conditions or plowing roads or something. How about 241, Chris? Yeah, I didn't hear him today. Where was he at? How about 223, Chris?
223, Chris, Madeira, checking in. 73, everybody.
All right. Well, hopefully that tornado didn't mess up any of your antennas.
No, it didn't even. We didn't even have no high winds there. I was more closer, I think, to like around the Fed area.
I know. Gabriel over there. He got them to get your antennas to talk, but he was saying he's not too far from you guys.
It did get big. If you look out towards the north, you can see the funnel coming down a little bit. I don't know if it ever really touched the ground. But here at my house, winds didn't really get that at all.
Right on. Yeah, I didn't even look outside, but it must be windy out there right north. I can't even talk. It must be windy out there right now because my doors are rattling here. We're moving around here.
Yeah, there's a little breeze over here too, but it's not too bad. I can handle it.
Right on. All righty. Well, thanks for checking in. Okay, how about Radio Boy? How about 31 Delta 561, Dennis Broompicker?
Yeah, this is 561 checking in. How you doing? I'm hoping and praying that you'll get a little better.
Yeah, I think I should be better tomorrow. I hope. I'm not going to go out and mess around. I'm just going to lay around, watch TV, I guess. Take my medicine, eat well, eat all that chicken soup, and I'll be fine.
Okie doke. Well, thanks for checking me in, and take care. 73s, everybody.
All righty. Let's see here. Flipping the big page over. Let's see if we can raise 869. Lee out of Orange Cove. 869 Lee. All right, Lee, we got you checked in. Just got done watching, got the tail end of that truck race there on TV, so I don't know. We'll see if there's any other racing on tomorrow with something else better.
NASCAR.
Yeah, they have that truck race tonight. They're in Vegas, so it might be okay. The Busch guys tomorrow, maybe. All right, Lee, thanks for checking in. Let's see, 308, Mr. Rogers, he got an early check-in. And how about U.S. Renegade 261 Tracy? I could still hear some down under coming through, but man, it's just not quite there. Just way down in the signal. How about Skywinder, Adam? And Fishing Girl got it early. How about SWL 20, Harvey? SWL 52.
Yeah, good evening, Ron, and everybody else out there in Radio Land. Just a reminder for any of you that have your license, there's a big HF contest this weekend, and some opportunities to work some DX stations. So we'll see how the bands are doing tomorrow. It's going to be wall-to-wall contesting on the on the primary HF bands.
Yeah, I know. Right before it came out here, I think I turned the radio on around 7, and you were right. 10 was really banging away, and then 30 minutes later, it's like, okay, we're going to turn it down a bit, and there was only a couple stations. But I wasn't in contesting mode or mood yet, so yeah, I'm just kind of tired out.
No worries. Yeah, I worked a few people on 10 this evening, and I'll probably get on tomorrow. I need 4 more countries to be at 100, so maybe I can do that this weekend. So, alrighty, carry on with the net.
All right, and last on my list is 31 Delta 87 Cliff. All right, no Cliff. And how about Big G? Is Big G out there? And no Big G. All right. Well, that is my list. I have it. Well, let's see. Are there any late or missed members?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Would that be Mr. Mark?
Oh, yeah, sure. You betcha. What's cracking like a rough?
Not a heck of a lot. Went to the car show last weekend, but heard it was kind of a hit and miss if you were going to go or not. But, yeah, it was a good deal.
Yeah, sorry about that. Now we have... Oh.
Plenty of others. All right, Mr. Mark. X in the square for you. You're checked in. Are there any other later missed members? I think I heard somebody way out there who said 427. No, didn't come back. Any more later missed members? Are there any visiting stations? Well, with that, we'll go ahead and shut the old net down here at 8:30 p.m. I think it's close enough. And thanks, everybody, for participating in tonight's net. And, well, if anybody else has got anything for the net, go ahead and lay it out there, and I will be monitoring here for a little bit. All right, man. 730, everybody. Take care, and keep your eye on the weather.
Hope you feel better there, Ron. I've been fighting it myself for 4 days now. Pretty nasty.
Yeah, I don't think I have, like, what Ray says, and you said 4 days. Yeah, it's probably been about 3 for me. The first 2, I worked through it okay, just popping Tylenols, but Yesterday, I laid in bed and thought about it. I think that's what messed me up. So I said, I'm not going to work today. So, I don't know, man. I hope it doesn't get, some people get it really bad in their chest, but mine's kind of sinus.
Roger on the sinus. Yeah, well, I had 2 days of fever and severe body aches, and then it kind of tapered off, and then today into the full-blown in-the-head stuffy sinuses. Not the chest, though, thank goodness. Hopefully it's about gone.
Yeah, there's some kind of, I don't know what my wife got me. I got to look at the date. She might be poisoning me, but I thought it was NyQuil, but I think it's Mucinex Night or something. Anyway, I took that stuff. Oh, my God. I've dreamed that I was at the farm show, but it wasn't the one in Tulare. I think it was in Stanislaus. For some reason, I've been to Stanislaus Fairgrounds or something. But, man, it was exhausting. I woke up and my legs hurt because I walked through the whole damn farm show 10 times. But, man, that stuff was just, I think it was hallucinating, man. It was something else.
Sound like it really took you out. But you probably needed the rest.
Evidently, man. That was some good stuff. I already got it sitting on the counter. I go, we're going to try this again. See where we go tonight.
Copy that. Yeah, for me, for nighttime, I've just been children's Diantap and two, I forget what they are. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'll think of it in a minute. I'll think of it in a minute.
You guys got to keep all that stuff on your side of the radio.
Benadryl, 2 Benadryl and some Dimetap, and I'm out for the night. Yeah, I'll keep it on this side.
Yeah, I think I was getting some stuff from some allergies from all the almonds blooming and all that stuff. And then it just kind of carried on into something else. But, oh, man. But, yeah, we're handling it. Guys are all watery and baggy and saggy. And, it feels like I got dirt in my eyes all the time.
Yeah, that's no good. No good at all. But, during the fever time, I did manage to build the new beam and got it stuck up in the air. It's working well.
Excellent. Good deal. Well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to drink here before I go to bed. I already had some Vita water or something like that. Maybe I'll have some tea with honey in it.
Some bourbon.
I would put some honey jack in my tea, but I don't know, for some reason we're out of that.
Bummer.
You got to tell your wife to go to the store.
Yeah, she brings me soup home from Subway. I go, oh, okay. I made Lipton soup. I can make soup, but the other stuff, you can bring that.
Yeah, that's why I always keep a supply of top ramen in the house. Sometimes you just need, warm water and noodles.
So a funny thing I watched today, being home sitting on YouTube all day, watched some guy that went out to the desert where these tweakers go out and set up, homestead it, and live out there. Well, anyway, all this stuff was abandoned, all these trailer houses and stuff like that. And the rats were in them, the rats eat everything. They eat the walls, the side of the trailer, paneling and all that. The only thing they didn't eat was that top romaine noodles. Imagine that.
I think we watched the same video.
What was that, Smitty?
I said I think we watched the same video. There was Jimmy Musquith or something like that. A guy going out to Flat City and all those areas out there.
Yeah, the only thing those damn rats and mice didn't eat with it was them noodles in them bags. And I looked in our pantry, and that's what we got in our pantry. I go, I'll be darned. They really know that's really bad for them.
Yeah, they just know it's not actual food.
Now here there's a restaurant in Fresno that's what they use to make dishes. It's their, I think that's the name of the restaurant too, but that's what they use, that kind of stuff as their main dish. I think it's that shopping center off of 99 in Herndon.
Of course, there's probably a bunch of stuff that doesn't want it because there's no sugar in it.
Thanks for doing the stream, Aaron. Appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, no worries. We got to make sure that we're out here to catch Clifford saying all the incriminating things that he says.
And hey, Ron, thank you for the net as always. It's good to actually be out here and be able to use my radio for a change. We've just been extremely busy lately, which, isn't a bad thing. It makes money. So, again, glad to be out here and appreciate what you're doing. Wishing everybody a great weekend and good fun.
All righty. Hey, more money, more radios to buy.
Yeah, I'm right. Can't tell the wife about it, but hey,
Well, the solution for the wife is you just have to tell him, well, honey, it's been there the whole time.
Absolutely, and as my dad used to say, it's much easier to receive forgiveness as it is to receive permission. So, there you go.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you just say it came up on you, or I'm just borrowing that.
You know, when I was a single guy, I used to say to myself, I'm never going to have to get permission from my wife, but you know what, then I got married and I found out what that's all about, so there it is.
Hey, you could write a marital advice book and just put that in there and then leave the rest of the pages blank.
Good evening, guys. You guys have a great one.
7-3.
Take care, man.
Oh, so Ron, I might be I might be borrowing a 7610.
Oh, nice.
Well, a particular ham is selling his house and probably won't have HF stuff for a while. And I jokingly asked, this is Marcus, and I asked him, I was like, hey, so what are you going to do with the 7610? You need me to store that for you? And he's like, sure.
Oh, there you go. The only sad thing I'm going to say is that you're going to have it in the closet.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like, oh man. Well, and then the other thing I realized, I'm gonna have to pop the resistors on it.
Oh yeah.
So I might do that, and then when I give it back to him, I'll just lock it in the menus.
got a lot of stuff to store.
Yeah, and he's bought a bunch of stuff in the last year too, thinking he was going to put stuff together, and then shoot, he even hired an electrician and put a 220 outlet in his shack for amplifiers, and sure enough, I was over there for a board meeting the other night, and he had a for sale sign out in the front yard. So I'm just glad he finally made up his mind, because he was just kind of toying with the idea of selling it, and it was never really his house. He moved in there to like take care of his aunt or something like that, and then she passed away, and he just stayed living there.
Oh, so it got put up for sale. Oh, okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hey, Bubbles.
Yeah. Big G. Is that Big G?
Yes, sir, Big G. Why late? What happened?
Yeah, man. Starts at 8 and finishes up about 8:30. And we'll put an X on the score for you. We're just out here BSing.
Oh, you talk too fast. The show's over too quick.
Yeah, I know it. I'm under the weather, but I don't know. Kind of always goes from 8 to 8:30.
All right, my man. Well, shit, what you would have had out there?
All right. Yeah, didn't hear Eminem out here either.
Well, talk to you, man. I talked to him a little bit ago. He's out there getting ready for the weather.
It's kind of what I thought. I thought he'd be either dealing with it or getting ready for it.
Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming.
Right on, G. All right, we'll get Eminem proxy again.
Right on. Have a good evening out there. I'm back out.
All right, catch you later.
So yeah, it'll be interesting if the 7610 ends up over here for a little bit. I might end up, because that thing's got two antenna ports on it, like a dedicated receive antenna. It's got, oh man, I'm gonna have to like rewire everything.
Yeah, no kidding. Jeez. Well, that's something else to play around with.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, then guess that means I can then take the 7300 on a POTA activation and not have to rip it out of the closet. So it will probably end up doing that this summer. But no, I was already thinking, I was like, well, if I put my 6 meter antenna on antenna port 2, I could just sit there and monitor 6 meters all day long. And if 6 meters opens up and I'm stuck at work, I don't have to worry about not being able to flip the coax switch.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Usually I turn that Yaesu on here on 6 meter, but I never hear nothing.
Well, see, and I'm mostly doing FT8 anyways. Especially with my loop. So, but you can just leave it there monitoring, and then if something pops in on FT8, then work them real quick.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're going to do that, then I guess that would be all right. But leave it on FT8, like you say, and be making all kinds of them FT8 contacts. Working 2 different radios. Oh, you already have it where they don't key up at the same time.
Well, yeah, I have to set it. I have to set them to do that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. He might also let me borrow the power supply too, and I think he's got a big giant Astron power supply, so then I probably could transmit off of both radios at the same time. Oh well. Well, I won't keep you around if you want to go get some rest.
Yeah, my sinus just kind of went away. Thinking about getting me some tea and sipping on some tea and drinking that medicine, and then I'll get all lolly and shut everything down, go to bed.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, I might go check the flip over to the wire and go check the lower bands, see if there's anything going on with that contest going on this weekend, and yeah, I know my wire's too low to the ground to really work any DX on 40, but I can go see if like 20 is still open or something. But I don't know. I might watch a movie tonight. We'll see.
What contest is it? I just got my deal on my phone, and I didn't even read what it was.
So this weekend is the ARRL's big like sideband contest that they do every year, and you just have to tell people 5'9" California or Charlie Alpha, and the other stations will give you a 5'9" and tell you how much power they're running, which really confused me at first. So some of the guys will say 5'9" 100, which okay, that makes sense. But the guys running a kilowatt will come back and say 5'9K, which is in the rules. I went and read it that K is an abbreviation for kilowatt. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that's why we're supposed to read the rules.
Yeah, I just want to look them up real quick, but yeah, no, as I said, I'm at 96 confirmed countries, so I don't know, maybe I can work a couple more this weekend and get up to 100.
That would be pretty good. It'd be pretty dang good.
Yeah, the problem is this afternoon I was working in countries I've already worked. It was a bunch of Japanese and Australia and like a couple Caribbean islands that I've already worked. I'm like, oh man, we're all the new people. It's like I know there's still a couple places I haven't worked in North America yet, but they're the more the more rare locations. So oh well. Alrighty, Ron, go get yourself some tea, and we'll say 73 to anybody on frequency or anybody still watching on YouTube.
All right, thanks for putting that up. Appreciate it, and have yourself a good one, and good luck in the contest.
Oh yeah. At least with the HF ones, I don't worry about like submitting a score or anything. I'm just there to hand out points and work countries. So. Alrighty, Ron, we'll catch you later. SWL 52.